Hi, my name is Fanny Tanzilia. I'm from Department of Clinical Pathology, Faculty of Medicine, Universitas Airlangga. Today, I will present about my research about conformity test of real-time RT-PCR results with rapid molecular test microarray in detecting SARS-CoV-2 RNA. As we know, COVID-19 disease is caused by SARS-CoV-2 RNA virus, which is single-stranded RNA family coronavirus. The first case was found in Wuhan, Hubei, China, and it is very fast transmission. The number of cases, the spread of the virus, the morbidity and mortality rates are increasing. So, the fast and accurate diagnosis is needed. Even though real-time RT-PCR is a gold standard, but it has disadvantage. So, rapid molecular test, example microarray, is needed. But how about the sensitivity, specificity, and the accuracy? If we talk about CT value, we know that high CT value usually correlate with decrement of viral load, better prognostic, milder disease severity, and microarray POCT results negative, and vice versa. The aim of this study was to analyze the conformity of real-time RT-PCR results with microarray rapid molecular test in detecting RNA SARS-CoV-2. It was cross-sectional study at Dr. Sutomo Hospital, Surabaya, Indonesia. Here it is the statistical analysis with inclusion criteria and exclusion criteria. Stored material biological from VTM swab nasopharynx from suspected or probable COVID-19 patient at Dr. Sutomo Hospital, Surabaya was examined with Abbott M2000 real-time RT-PCR for RNA SARS-CoV-2 and then divided confirmed COVID-19 and not confirmed COVID-19. The confirmed COVID-19 was divided into asymptomatic, mild, moderate, and severe based on the disease severity. And then the RNA SARS-CoV-2 examination with POCT microarray method was done, and the statistical analysis, and then the result and conclusion. The mean age was 39.15, with the predominant was male. The younger age belonging to the productive age who engage in more social activity outside the home, increasing the risk of being infected from the social community. Maybe it was caused by a lack of compliance with existing health protocol. An incident of COVID-19 and the severity of the disease was more severe in men than women. Maybe it is because the difference between male and female from the hormone level, human system, the amount of S2 receptor, hygiene and healthy lifestyle, and the comorbid disease. Here is the clinical characteristic and the Abbott M2000 real-time RT-PCR and also the result of viability. Conformity test results between real-time RT-PCR with microarray POCT to detect SARS-CoV-2 RNA was found 38.3%. SARS-CoV-2 by microarray POCT was negative, but the real-time RT-PCR was positive. It is maybe because the pre-analytic from stored biological material RNA degradation, so it can make the result of real-time RT-PCR was positive, but the microarray POCT was negative. And from the analytic, what it is because different gene target, primer, probe, limit of detection, etc. The result of microarray POCT we can see in here in table 3. How about the correlation between CT value real-time RT-PCR with disease severity? There is no significant relationship between real-time RT-PCR CT value and Disease severity when analyzed from the whole because more patients are asymptomatic, but when few from mild, moderate, and severe symptoms, there is a tendency for lower CT value in moderate and severe symptoms than mild symptoms. The severity of the disease cannot be determined from just looking at the CT value, but is more determined from the clinical manifestation. The high and low CT value are influenced by various factors, including pre-analytic and analytic. There is a relationship between real-time RT-PCR CT value with POCT positivity. A higher CT value is associated with a negative POCT result, whereas a lower CT value is associated with a positive POCT result. Here is table 5 about the comparison of M2000 real-time RT-PCR and microarray POCT validity. Abbott M2000 real-time RT-PCR was manufactured by Abbott USA, and microarray POCT validity is manufactured by Rendux United Kingdom, Germany. Both of them was closed system and automated system. But in microarray POCT validity, the system was POCT. With method from Abbott M2000 real-time RT-PCR, it is real-time RT-PCR, and the microarray POCT, it is microarray method. And the gene target of SARS-CoV-2, both of them is different. And also the limit of detection, both of them is different. So the advantage of Abbott M2000 real-time RT-PCR is include gold standard, the sensitivity and specificity are more higher than POCT microarray. The CT value can be known. It is high throughput and relatively more economical. But the POCT microarray was POCT, so it does not require a lot of facility, tool and materials, doesn't require skill level, safe space. It is faster turnaround time and syndromic panel testing. And the storage of reagent at room temperature, so it can save more space. But both of them have the disadvantage. So Abbott M2000 real-time RT-PCR is used for more suitable for laboratories with complete facility. But POCT microarray more suitable for simple health facility such as community health center. Limitation of this study, there was no data about time of sampling since the onset of symptom, no data about change target of each microorganism, primer, detection limit for its viral nucleic acid from the rapid molecular test microarray. DNA sequencing as a confirmatory test was not performed. In conclusion, there was a moderate significant agreement between real-time RT-PCR results and rapid molecular tests in detecting SARS-CoV-2. There was no significant correlation between CT value of the real-time RT-PCR with the disease severity in COVID-19 patients. There was correlation between CT value of real-time RT-PCR with positivity of microarray rapid molecular tests. And the suggestion is it is need to be determined time of sampling after onset in patient with symptom. It is necessary to do a confirmatory test. Suggestion for the next study is to compare real-time RT-PCR results and microarray rapid molecular test with DNA sequencing. Thank you.